Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we are back working on the Mustang, and I hope your guys' New Year's went well. This is right after the New Year's here, so if the video is a little late, I apologize, but happy 2026, and I pray everybody has a great New Year. But what better way to start off the New Year with working on your car, right? So it's about, 35 degrees outside. It's freezing cold, even down here where I'm working at right now, it's freezing cold. But now is the greatest opportunity to finally dive in, or to dive in general, on your vehicle, your project car, it doesn't matter. But today in particular, we're diving into this thing. This is my 1989 Ford Mustang GT. It's an LX with a GT kit on it. Basically, and we're going to start diving into the interior here. So, in my previous videos, you saw we did a full clean when I first bought this thing. I recommend going back and watch the videos. But we put new seats in it, and we basically got this thing as clean as, well, she's probably ever been in the last, 20 years. But that doesn't mean I'm satisfied where we're at. So if you could see, door cards are, broken, or at least the armrest is. Armrest over there is not even existent. And, we got so many different colors going on. The notorious, ash tray brake. This isn't even, good. And yeah, I love it. I got the interior as clean as we could get it. But I think right now is the time that I actually start diving into things. Now, that doesn't put aside the fact of everything else that actually needs to be done with the car. But as of now, we're working on the interior. So, I'll kind of show you what I got going on. Not all the parts have come in yet, but this is what you're going to be expecting in these next couple of videos, because obviously this ain't going to be done all in one day. Or at least this video for now. I'm going to show you what you can expect in the next couple videos. So first off, I got a new center console, right? The other one was broken, and this is a black one, alright, with the cup holders. I love cup holders. It's a shame that these didn't come with cup holders from factory. What's in this box right here? New armrests, right? Black, alright. And new armrest tops. We got new chrome pieces, and something that I've wanted to do, because the whole essence of this car is to be on a budget. And if you can see right here, we got adhesion promoter. What's that for? Well, for now, until I can afford new body or new interior panels, we're going to spray paint everything. Spray paint. This is LMR's interior color, black, or ebony, as they say here. And we're going to try to convert this entire inside, or interior is a better word to use, into a black interior. So, I got more parts on the way, but we're going to start with something simple. And that is removing all of the interior. And that includes the carpet and all the body panels. So I know it ain't gonna be easy, so let's jump right into it. So we're gonna start by obviously taking everything out, and the first thing we got to do is remove our seats. And basically the goal for this video is to get all of the interior out and get it to basically the bare inside. So we're gonna start by taking the seats out, taking the rear seats out, and then we can move on to getting the dash out, or at least the extra interior pieces. I don't want to pull the dash if I don't have to, but we'll get there when we get there. So let's get to it. Good boy. And one. All right. One thing about timber is, well, probably no summer for anything. It's not very dark working. It's not very ideal, but with a lot of lights, you can make anything happen. At least that's what I think. Okay. Out of here. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I'm not sure how exactly every single piece comes apart. But I have a feeling these things might do something. And once we do that, everything might fall in place. Well, we're learning together. Almost dead.
Want this off?
Yeah, you can turn that off. Look who helped me. Anyway, so as you see, we got the entire carpet out, and you know, here's all of our parts, right? Not laid out very well, but kind of sorted, and we're just assessing everything. Looks like we got some stuff to repair, like there's a crack there, a crack over there, and I think there's one on the transmission tunnel if I remember correctly. But I'm actually curious to see what it looks like underneath. As you can see, someone tried to repair that, didn't do a very good job. And with that staining right there, kind of concerns me of what's underneath. But the only way to find out is to take it apart and
That's what the car used to be gray.
yeah, and this is the original color. I like that way better than whatever this is.
Well, you got 3 different colors going on here.
Yeah, look at that. Where's the yellow? Oh, right there's the yellow. But I'm gonna start peeling this up, and I'm kind of curious on what it looks like underneath. So, Alright, I'm not sure where we left off here, but let's see here. So we got basically the entire interior laid out right here. Excuse the heater over there, but now it's time to start ripping up all of the existing or old, so yeah, existing like sound deadening, I guess this is, and basically it peels right off. And I started a pile right there, and yeah, so I don't have any dry ice like what everybody else does, but what we're doing is we're gonna peel up all the sound deadening and at least this part here, and check for cracks like that one, and there's one over there as well. And if I remember correctly, when I was underneath the car, there's one in the trans tunnel as well. And we'll expose them, clean them up, and then we shall weld them. Also, got a new lens for the camera, so you guys can actually see me, so that's pretty exciting. But I'm not going to time-lapse this, I'm just going to bang it out, and if I get into have any trouble getting some of that glue, we'll heat it up with the old matte gas and try not to smoke out my entire house. Alright, so I got, I'd say, a little carried away. I wasn't expecting to take off, you know, these side things, whatever those things are called. But I got all of the old, well, besides a couple pieces up here, like this piece and this piece, but I got all of the old sound deadening up, and honestly, I don't see anything too concerning as far as cracks go on the floor. Just these two on the side here, or each side, I guess you could say. Besides wishing it, you know, was the original color, which is like this gray, it's not bad at all. I mean, there's a couple of things we got to do yet, but I mean, what do you expect? It's a 40 some, I don't even know how, 89 to now, 30 year old, we'll just say 30 plus years old, and I'd say it held up pretty well for this 30 plus years. But I guess next step would be cleaning everything up and getting those welded in. So yeah. I got the rips, I guess, the tears all welded up. I'm gonna say, like every other YouTuber says, I'm not a welder, so don't judge my welds. But I don't think it came out too bad. The old flux core was putting in some work, and I ended up prepping all of this with the wire wheel just to scuff it up. And then I'm gonna go through, it's just glue, and then I'm gonna go through and just put a quick coat of spray paint on here, just to help with rust inhibit and whatever. But like you can see, it was a little bubbled up here. Maybe I should hit here again, just to kind of cover all my bases. But yeah, I'd probably chop that screw off, seal it, because it's holding like a fuel line or something up. And yeah, I don't think it turned out too bad. I do want to weld this in here. As you can see, the spot weld broke. Probably put a couple stitch welds in there, or maybe even just weld it up best I can. But I'd say she's come together pretty well. But I think that's where I'm gonna end this night. So be back tomorrow and try to at least get this whole side done. It's been a few days later, but been hard at work trying to patch this floor. I'm pretty sure I showed you this side. You know, tacked her up, feeling as solid as ever. Put a coat of paint down on the really rusty spots, and yeah, just finished up over on this side. Don't mind the mess. She's been it's a work of progress here, as you can see. Fresh coat of paint. Even went ahead and got, there were some rust spots up there. I just wire wheeled them, cleaned it up, and did that. Patched this crack right here. Ended up cutting out this piece right here, kind of like that. Just this metal was so stinking thin. Anytime I tried to add some more weld to it, she just kept blowing through. So there's that. Put a new patch in here, and basically kind of welded up this little brace here, kind of give it more rigidity. And down there you can kind of see them. It's hard to say or see. And right there is also a patch. So as far as the actual patching goes, major welding all done. Now the floor can be prepped and ready. Probably go over a few spots like back there with some paint, but that's for the next episode. Gonna let this dry and start going over everything on the next episode. Wire wheeling everything and getting this headliner out of here, getting that prepped, and getting it ready so we can get this thing back up and running as soon as we can. It's been a process, and we are in the very beginning stages of everything, and I will say it's been quite the journey so far, just trying to patch up this floor. But the floor is finally patched up. There's a couple holes, but we'll address those later on. But the floor finally has some more structural integrity solely by just patching that up. Hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more content. Please like, comment, subscribe. That'll help a lot. And yeah, that's it. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.